radioactive dairy in my diary. I'm from a lactose intolerance community. I wanna circulate the units in the unity, the continuity of opportunity for stacking bands, opportunity to stack the figures with your family. I can show you how to get the figures in advance. I don't see nobody else but us giving a damn. So let me know what you wanna do. If you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, sucker, kick it in the lobby. I got a lot to do. I'm gonna watch what you gonna do. See, if you wanna build, I'm Bobby. If not, then chuck a deuce. You throwing off the vibe, vibe, vibe. Man, I don't die time. It's all about the vibe, vibe, vibe. All that I got time. I ain't got the goons, stack with me. Don't come through with bad energy. You ain't with the vibe, vibe, vibe. Don't waste my time, time. Yeah, what's good like making? In the making, a young tycoon that's sickening. Tie forward and spit like a typhoon to the rain. Live in the streets where the money's hunted by drainages. If it's aimless, ain't a single thing that can change it. I'm changing it. Get your dollar straight and circulate, then gang with it. Aim for your partner, pocket and pop. That's dangerous. If you ain't with it, you throwing off the vibe, vibe, vibe. Man, I don't got time for that. It's all about the vibe, vibe, vibe. All that I got time for. I ain't got the goons, stack with me. Don't come through with bad energy. You ain't with the vibe, vibe, vibe. Don't waste my time, time.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL finds us at Bank of America Stadium in Uptown Charlotte. Today it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Carolina Panthers. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
Take over first and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
They'll start on the ground. Hall, a strong running. And he'll take this one up over the 20 to the 21-yard line. The game's first play produces 6 yards, brings up second down.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on second down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
From the 21, here's 2nd and 4. On second down, a run with Hall. And down he'll go at the 25. The Panthers at 2-1 now to start the campaign. And they were looking good until last week's loss took them from the ranks of the unbeaten.
Yeah, I don't think anyone was expecting this team to push the 72 Dolphins, but still, you got to take a lot of positives from this first month. If they can bounce back and move to 3-1, they'll be pretty well set up for the remainder of the season to follow.
This is Chenault on the receiving end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a Carolina first down on a gain of 16.
Nice little nifty play for him there. That's the ability to read a defense and utilize players that don't often get picked up in coverage easily. I'm talking about being able to use the back snuck out there and just get a nice first down.
Well, we love to say get those backs into space, right? And they were able to do that there. Nice pickup on first down.
Options galore here. Second and a few inches.
Second and inches at the 49-yard line.
Baylor Tigers, ready.
Back to throw here. Herbert dancing to his left.
And Herbert going to slide to a stop, and he has a first down.
4 yards there as they let him out of the pocket, and he got enough for the first.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Baylor Tigers.
On first down, Justin Herbert. Looking for Thielen, but it's intercepted.
Picked by Cameron Bynum. And the Vikings are going to get the football here as they force the INT on the game's opening drive.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy is not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next series.
Now the fourth-year man, it's Cam Akers.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. Just like that, a pickup of 20 on their first play from scrimmage.
How best to describe that one? I'd say right down Broadway on that run.
A straight ahead running. I think that might be something we see a lot of between the tackles today.
Well, he's enjoying things so far here this afternoon. Sees a crease and bursts through it for a solid game.
On first down, they'll stay with Akers on the ground.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
From the 32-yard line now, here's second down and 7. Hall to throw it.
Escaping the pressure right.
That's into the hands of Akers, complete.
And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6.
First and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points. They'll run here with Akers.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal.
Brings up second and goal at the 5-yard line.
Back to throw, Hall.
Steps, and he will score. Touchdown, Vikings.
Jaron Hall
with his first career NFL touchdown.
And the Vikings take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 7-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Meanwhile, Herbert.
Oh, he put it on the carpet, a fumble.
But it looks like one of the DBs has it.
And they take possession of the football and have it at the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, first and 10. Following the fumble recovery, Hall.
He'll dump this off to Akers.
So that'll be no better than an incompletion, and it's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly.
Here's Hall.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Jackson.
And the Panthers are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Now Hall to start the drive. They're probably lucky to only be down 7-0 as they come up 1st and 10. First play of the drive goes the wrong way. Here's 2nd and 12.
At the 19-yard line.
Thielen going to go in motion right.
59.
Now Herbert with it, looking to pass. That's completed right side to Palmer.
So the completion results there in 9 yards. And now it's 3rd and 3.
He decided to run a hitch route. It really helped to have a guy who can turn it loose. And, boy, he rifled one in there on that one. Not much run after catch, but it worked really well.
Herbert on 3rd down now. Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds.
Herbert setting up to throw on 1st down.
Flushed out right.
He'll fire this complete to Hurst down the field.
And he is out of bounds inside the 35. From Viking territory now, they'll come up 1st and 10 at the 34. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now a timeout called for by the defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
That'll be caught right side. Chenault with it.
And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
And we see another pitch and catch there to the running back. This position just continues to...
Second quarter now from Charlotte, and it's the Panthers with the football, as they've got it with a 3rd down and less than a yard. Herbert going to keep it on his sneak, and he is going to have the Panthers 1st down, maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on 3rd and inches.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Maybe I'm wrong, but it looked like even if he had opted to keep that, I don't think there was going to be much to gain.
Seemed like it was perfectly defense. And know what they say? Those guys on the other side, they get paid too.
On 2nd down, here's Herbert. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
What will look like a march to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock with that incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to come up with a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
Getting the football to Davis on an out route.
And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
They'll run with Hall.
And he'll go backwards, losing yardage to the 5. That's going to go as a loss of a yard, and it'll be 2nd down.
I have a feeling they'll stay committed to running the football, especially on their early downs. They just haven't had a whole lot of success just yet.
Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. And he'll find Thielen on the right side. They get only a yard there.
Oh boy, I'm getting sad on him. This is crazy.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal.
Now it's Herbert. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Justin Herbert hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Panthers are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
at their own 25-yard line.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They had the interception last drive, led to the tying touchdown, so 7-7 the score as they begin 1st and 10. And now they're going to get him down right at the line of scrimmage. Jeremy Chin there defensively. Well, they had the run for no gain. Now they'll try again from the 25 on 2nd and 10. That will throw down. Taken in by his running back. Down the sideline he goes. Touchdown, Vikings. Cam Akers, 75 yards. And the Vikings have taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that makes the score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. For this offense, Charles, remember the last time they were out here, marched it nearly the full length of the football field, and a lot of the attack went through the air, so now they're seeing if they can duplicate that performance.
Okay, if I show my age a little bit, partner, because I can hear my high school coach, John Ford. I can hear his voice in my head. Laddie, when you put the ball in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. For the way the game's being played now, this is just part of what they do.
Oh, Davis lost it. It's loose. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 48-yard line.
On 1st down, it's Herbert. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Nowhere to go for Herbert, and he's going to go down. Andrew Booth getting sent in on the corner blitz and getting home.
Now that was a passer's nightmare. The front door totally shut down by the defense, so he kept going backwards, hoping to find another avenue of escape. It didn't exist.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Andrew Booth picks it off, and the Vikings will take over possession here up at the 44. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll start in excellent field position following the INT. Now he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. 45 yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Now Hall. That's out to the flat for Akers. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds. Another good gain. That's now 35 yards combined on those last 2 plays. Here's Madison running on 1st down. Trying to get out wide, but he's going to be tackled right near the line of scrimmage. Shaq Thompson on the tackle that time.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the Panthers.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the 2nd quarter. 14-7.
Here we go. Red cycle.
Here's Hall. Flush to his right. And the timing a bit off that time as that one falls to the ground. The intended target, T.J. Hawkinson. That takes us from 2nd to 3rd down. Throwing here is Hall. And he'll be hit as
as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really.
Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost.
And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a 1st down. They'll try the air now with Herbert.
And that's going to be incomplete.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
Justin Herbert looking to throw on 2nd down. That's going to be caught. It's Palmer.
And this is going to turn into another 1st down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 28. Justin Herbert looking to pass. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete. Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Herbert throwing again. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
In motion left is Davis.
5-9, 5-9. Let's go.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. The Vikings going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out.
That also a career-long kick for the veteran, Charles.
Yeah, how about what he just got done there? We always knew he had a big leg, but how about everything coming together perfectly on that one? Great leg swing, and bang that one through.
The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. And with time quickly fading here in the 2nd quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Dante Jackson picks it. And his guys have got it back at the closing stages of the 1st half. Well, I can't help but chuckle because this morning, you and I, sitting at the hotel, keys to the game, I asked you, said they had the 3 interceptions last week. If they get one early, could be trouble. They got it on the first pass of the game.
And they anticipated getting it early because of their success last week. They are so coordinated right now on defense that everyone's looking at each other saying, who's going to...
Touchdown, Panthers! Adam Thielen in the final seconds of the 1st half.
And the Panthers have a chance to tie the game here in the final seconds of the half. Piñeiro's extra point up and good.
And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime.
Maybe time for one play on offense. 7 seconds to go in the half as the kick is away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And with 7 seconds remaining, not much time to really do anything. He'll get this to Akers out of the backfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. So in the second quarter, he's already up over 100 yards receiving now.
And isn't 100 the magic number for a really good game for a receiver? So he got a chance to really shatter that and have a profound effect on this game.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this first half will come to an end. That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And ready to get the party started for the second half. It was an even first half, all tied on the scoreboard. The fair catch taken short of the goal line, and they'll begin this third quarter at their own 25. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. This offense ready for the first drive of the third quarter. Well, quarters number 1 and 2 entertaining. We saw some good offense points put up, Charles, and all tied on the scoreboard.
And it sets us up for what could be a really fun second half because we've seen both sides score almost at will here in the first half. And now, here in the second half, getting the ball first, you've got to think, hey, we can go out and really run our offense the way we did in the first half. Look, I'm a defensive player. All I'm thinking is, can I make a play to really help out my team and break this streak of offense?
They come up now 3rd and 5 following the incomplete pass. Hall. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. It's C.J. Henderson picking it off. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Out of the gun, they run it with Hall. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. He'll lose a yard there, and it's 2nd and 11.
Brings up 2nd and 11 at the 50-yard line.
From the 50, here's Herbert. Short throw there, caught by Thomas. And that's good for a gain of 6. And all of a sudden here, it's 3rd down. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Now throwing on 3rd down there, but he cannot connect.
Oh, that's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
And no move to get Herbert off the field. They're going for this. On 4th down, Herbert. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And gets by him, and now a little daylight. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Straight ahead is Hall. And his rough afternoon continues. He's going nowhere again. Call it no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd down.
2nd and 10 at the 17-yard line.
Back to throw here, Herbert. Touchdown! Adam Thielen. His 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. So this game tied at the half, but we are tied no more. A touchdown there on the opening sequence of this third quarter.
And what a great drive put together by their offensive coordinator. He had a plan, and they executed it almost to perfection, coming right out of the locker room. Now they're feeling good about their chances here in the second half.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25. Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. They'll begin on the ground with Akers. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32. They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
Hall to throw it.
32-yard line.
Eluding the pressure right. 5 yards on the scramble, and that's enough to pick up the first.
Brandon, you know I'm all about quarterbacks protecting themselves, but I have to admit it, I liked what I just saw there. That rookie wasn't afraid of absorbing a big hit. Now, you don't want to see him taking those shots all game long, but he picked.
And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there for Minnesota. 42 yards. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. It's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Josh Oliver, a 22-yard touchdown grab.
And the Vikings are an extra point away from evening this one up.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and that will tie us at 24. Nothing separating these two sides. 24 all our score as he sends this one away.
And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half.
They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. And there just continues to be nowhere to run. He's bottled up again at the line of scrimmage.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
Herbert's throw going to be caught by Davis.
He'll be dropped after a gain of about 6 across the 30 to the 31. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Out of the gun, Herbert. It's complete. He dials up Davis once more.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down by about a yard. It's a gain of 5 on 3rd and 4. They'll give to Hall.
Taking it right down Broadway. And they do finally get him, but he makes it all the way to the 6.
82 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. On 1st down, right back to Hall.
And a minuscule gain of maybe a yard from the 6 to the 5.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
Being chased out left. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line.
Oh, boy, kind of hold your breath here because Justin Herbert, he appears to be in some discomfort after that last play. While they come out and take a look at him, we will...
Touchdown, Panthers!
Josh Palmer,
his first touchdown on the year.
And the Panthers have moved out in front here in the final minute of the 3rd quarter.
Had the option there, read it perfectly, and an easy little touchdown toss.
And it has to be a sharp throw, too, because of where they are on the field, the extra traffic, things are condensed near the goal line. Good route by the receiver as well.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete.
Let me go ahead and show my age a little bit. I liked it when they would fake it from the 3-yard line, right? When you'd line up, go ahead and, oh, there's a fake, and he's going to get 2. That's great. But from the 15, the risk-reward, it's just not there.
It's so risky to get 15 yards on a fake. Well, you see the result right there.
Yeah, I know these young whippersnappers are trying.
A big
I don't know what else to do. I don't.
He's past the 30. He will score. Touchdown, Minnesota. Gonzalez to add the PAT. And that one puts them on top here in the 3rd.
Makes the score Vikings 31, Panthers 30.
So let's try this again. After the kick return TD, here's yet another kickoff.
And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days. Offense
defensive line still wanted to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. A third quarter now, a one-point game as they line up 2nd and 10. Here's Herbert. And that is taken in by Hurst. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 36. And we're back now in Charlotte. This one's still anybody's ball game. It's a one-point difference here as we begin the fourth quarter of play. Again, Herbert. Pressure coming from the Vikings, and they get there and bring him down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
Big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Hall ought to give up the middle. Oh, no, he lost the football. Oh, one of the linebackers has got it. And they will set up shop at their own 41-yard line. But he has been a workhorse for them in this game, and ball security hasn't been an issue until that point.
Yeah, and let's face it, when he's going to carry the ball that many times, he becomes more and more of a target for the defense, knowing that he's going to be the primary guy. They'll just send more and more players towards him, trying to make sure they knock the ball free.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards.
18 on the play. First down, Minnesota.
Now it's Hall. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Vikings. Justin Jefferson, 42 yards. And the Vikings get an important score there to extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that will ensure that it will take a touchdown and a 2-point conversion to tie it. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. But no run back here. Fair catch, and this will come out to the 25. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. There's still plenty of time here in the fourth quarter, and just a one-possession game, down 8. They'll be looking for the touchdown and 2-point conversion. A field goal here on this drive does very little at this stage. An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Herbert. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And his guys will take over at the 30-yard line.
It's just been one mistake after another on the offensive side of the ball. That's now 3 interceptions to go along with 2 fumbles for him. And if you're going to turn the ball over 5 times in a game, your chances to win have to be about 100 to 1. And it's not looking good for him here.
And a missed tackle there as he pushes forward for a gain of 4. 2nd down and 6 now from the 26. Back to throw, Hall. He'll check this down to Akers out of the backfield. Call it a gain of a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. A solid gain of 15 yards, and the sticks move. Cousins to throw it. And it's caught in the end zone for the Viking touchdown by Justin Jefferson. A great play there. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Vikings might be headed to the win column for the first time this season as they add on to their lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. The Panthers on third down. 6 conversions and 9 tries. They've done a great job of picking these up. This time they face a third. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked by Cameron Bynum.
And he returns it into enemy territory down to the 45-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
They'll run on 1st down with Akers.
And he's going to be stopped at about the 37.
68 yards rushing for him now to this point. Now 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
Here's Hall.
Going right side here, and that's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
Cousins now. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 4-yard line.
Throwing, Cousins. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They may be snapping the ball near the goal line, but all you're thinking defensively, keep them out of the end zone. Force the incompletion, force them into going for 3, and not giving up 6.
And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota.
Cam Akers, his 2nd rushing touchdown on the year. And the Vikings tack on another score as they have dominated this 4th quarter.
Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT, and the lead opens up now to 22 points. Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
And now a throw on 1st down there, but it's incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
To the air again, Herbert. And bringing it in, it's Davis. Touchdown, Carolina.
Gabriel Davis.
33 yards.
And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone. And that cuts the lead a bit further. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
And the Vikings able to recover. The hands team does its job. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
That to the sideline, and it's intercepted.
Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Panthers are going to take over here at at their own 22-yard line. Here's 1st and 10.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10.
Herbert.
At their own 22-yard line.
And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked by Cameron Bynum.
And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there.
Here's 2nd and 3. Throwing here is Hall.
Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping it for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up.
And the 3rd interception thrown by Cousins.
Picked off by Von Bell.
And the Panthers are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 46-yard line.
Herbert.
Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Well, we've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
Rolling to his right. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
4th down for Herbert. Desperation time.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages.
1st and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Herbert.
Uncorks one for Davis. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Yeah, good coverage there in the end zone, and it's been like that all game long. And now, down 2 scores, I imagine they'll try again, but it'll just be for posterity's sake.
Now one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end.
Well, this was a fun one today if you like points. A lot of them went on the board. Both offenses were clicking. Charles, these defenses, meanwhile, have a little something to clean up before their next contest.
Yeah, neither end zone had a stop sign in it, did they? I mean, for both sides, visit it, and with frequency. Not fun to be a defensive player, but on the offensive side of the ball, those guys had a blast. One team came away with a victory, even better for them.
So for Minnesota, it took a few weeks, but they finally get their first win of the season here in Week 4. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Panthers, they'll fall back to 500 at 2-2. And they'll look to get back on track next week as they travel up to Detroit to take on the Lions. That'll do it for us. I'm Brandon Gaudin.
Never leave the house without the pack. Where my at? Take an L and try to double back. We ain't doing that. Say she mad, but I know it's cap. I've been through with that. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Need someone to hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. Hype me up. I ain't got a, but they hands to the ceiling. I ain't palm reading, but I got them in they feelings, yeah. Ain't vanilla ice, but I'm iced out chillin'. till they made me the villain. Was gonna get a room, but they gave me a villa. I got game Sports Center. 20 bands for the dinner. 20 dips in a sprinter. What's a 2 up, 2 up?